Hey, we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the game week 29 roundup. Of course, certain man got smashed. Certain man got smashed. Corey and Flawless. Certain man got smashed. Fator. So obviously, I can't lie. There's actually only one winner today. It's a bit nuts. It's been a bit of a weird week. Obviously, we'll get into it, innit? But listen, we are back. Make sure the first thing you do, guys, is smash the like button. Make sure you tell a friend to tune into the chaos. You know what I'm saying? Man's in the mud, but we're still here. We never hide. You see it? We obviously got Ramel coming as well, so he will be here in about 10 minutes or so. So make sure you support him and and all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well. So mods, I need you to dash the link in. There was no space in the title today. So I need you guys to smash the like button and make sure you guys subscribe to those guys. And more importantly as well, make sure you like this video. Man, what we saying for the like goal today? Realistically.
It's game week 29. A lot of people, like Liverpool have been beat, United have been beat, Chelsea have been beat. I think 150 is fair.
150, yeah?
I think 150 is fair. Everyone's here to dance on some. Everyone's here to see somebody's tears.
Everyone's getting dunked on at some point. Everyone is getting dunked on at some point.
Everyone's here to either see Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, or all three, or a combination of two out of the three. You know what I'm saying? Tears. So yeah, man, 150.
150. I hear it. I mean, we've got 50 people in here already, and we started this 117 seconds ago. So I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I ain't gonna lie. Let me big up the chat first of all. First of all, I need to see if Assad's in here somewhere because he said something about Chelsea getting above us when they beat us because they're gonna beat Villa and that. Just assuming they haven't been beat. So let me just see. Oh yeah, just a quick heads up. I predicted 2-0 Newcastle. I knew Newcastle intensity playing at home would overwhelm United. Assad, that's not what we're here for, bro. We're here for you, G. At some point.
Think of Assad, man. You know what I'm saying? He a constant supporter of Big Six Bands. Shout out to him.
Yeah, of course, but he was doing that.
He was talking the most. Yeah. He was. I remember last time.
Just on Friday, literally in the preview, bro. On Friday, he's doing that slick talk. You know what I'm saying? Come back to bite him on a Watkins thing. Big up Tyrell Gunner. He says Mont Arsenal. Big up Clinical. Put some respect upon the Etihad. Yeah, I know. Big up Mustafa as well. Big up LFC for the double as well. Big up Trevelli in the house. KJD in the house. Nathaniel. Monts, we need to be shameless. The Six play worse than we did versus City. I don't think that was possible. We'll get into that, innit? We'll get into that, but we still need to hold Alex. You see it? Big up Football Bench channel. We said Kaz versus Kendall. I mean, I wanted to get Kaz on in it, but that's free United. I can't get free, man. That's
Kaz's. Do you know what? I'll speak real quick on Kaz's behalf because he's done it for me before. Like, real talk, you know what? I love cooking Kaz, but from I think it was Thursday till tomorrow, Cass is off. Always planned. He's off. He's been working too hard, and so he's having a few days off in it. He will be back. So he ain't running from no one, but he genuinely.
No, of course not. Kaz don't run
because he's tired and drained. So that is
Kaz don't run. So big him up. Kaz, message from me to you. You know I love you to bits. But the second you are cool and ready to go, I'll be waiting. So yeah, big up yourself, bro. Love you. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ravi as well. Lumen as well. And big up Daniel. What the fuck, fam?
You know what's funny? Not only what you said, but Corey's response to what you said. You know what I'm saying? And that the way he shook his head just made me laugh at it. That's all it is, isn't it? I fucks with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's me and Kaz's dynamic, bro.
Like, I know what you about to like. Yeah. I know what you about to like.
Innit? But like,
I love it, man. It's a great rivalry, man. I love it.
When he's back, bro, like he's gonna have
man, wait, don't get twisted. It's like thinking you could dip out the ends because you got beef with someone from the ends, bro. You have to go home at some point, yeah. Man will be waiting outside in the whip. Youngsters are parked up waiting on corners.
Big up Roms as well to smash the like button. Big up James Bond here as well. Kat says he's back Monday or Tuesday probably. I'm getting grabbed already.
Never foul 3:30.
Yeah, I said, of course, I'm getting grabbed. Do you think I forget about you? Big up Dennis the Great. Obviously, a little 6-0 win from Madrid there as well. I don't think I didn't see that one. Clinical says 150 likes has to be. There should be bear smoke. 100%. 150 likes is the like goal today. So, guys, remember, stop what you're doing and smash that like button. There's already approaching 70 people in here already. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, actually, no, don't worry.
But yeah, bro, big up Sammy in the house as well and Christian as well. So, listen. I mean, we done a poll as to, you know, what game do people want to see first? And so far, 62% have voted Newcastle versus United, as 30% have voted City versus Liverpool. I didn't put Chelsea on the poll because them man are just binge juicing it. Like,
Nah,
you
you
know
should have
that,
put Chelsea on the poll, man. You should have put Chelsea on the poll.
bro,
Timo,
what's
smile,
the point?
man.
What's the point?
Timo, smile, man. Timo, I've not seen you smile in 3 weeks, my brother, man. Smile. Like,
3 weeks.
What's the
I ain't
point?
seen him smile in a long time, bro. Ever since I've seen him come on Big Six Months, I haven't seen him like generally happy.
But Corey, the reason why that is because we do NBA streams and the Lakers have won a few games. So then because the Lakers are doing well. That's what it is.
Hold on a second, Father. Could you? I'm going to ask him on your behalf. I'm going to ask Monts on your behalf. Monts, who you got in this? Who you got in the quarters, bro?
Why are you doing that?
Just wondering.
No one.
Because Father is traveling out to Madrid, to watch a Champions League game.
He's going to
he's traveling out to Madrid.
Will you be there, Mont? Will you be there?
Will you be there, Corey?
No, I have actually. I've got another tournament. I've got another tournament.
The other
I have another tournament.
Oh, the other one. Right.
The one you're going to be in next season, Monts.
What tournament do you have, Monto?
I have the tournament of trophies. I have the most of them. Anyway, big up Roms in the house. You know what I'm saying? Join in. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, bro. You all good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. You know, we're in the mud, but it's nice to see United lose. It is. That's what we're clinging on to now. You know?
I used to be like that when I was young. I used to celebrate United losing and nothing else. So I get it.
This is how in the mud I am now. My joy comes from United's despair. No, I'm good, man. Big up everyone in the house. Big up Corey, Dats, Father, Flores, and always, man.
Every time, Rums, man.
Every time.
Come on, man. Obviously, so the game we are going to start with is the Man U game as the poll. Obviously, the poll voted. The people want to see United corn. We will get to see Liverpool, but, you know, about 50 votes and they've taken it. So we're going to end that poll there. I don't really know who I'm going to go for. I mean, I'd love to have had Kendall, but she's at the game. So, you know, we'll try and get her in the week and we'll talk some stuff. What I want to know is I have
interrogation stuff.
I just want to know something. And listen, I ain't even got the notebook. I promise you I haven't got the notebook.
Man. I ain't scared of no notebook, but go on, carry on.
Listen, a little birdie told me that Ollie's United, the only difference between Ollie's United and Ten Hag's United is Casemiro.
Okay.
And Rashford without his hair being blonde.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that a stretch? Is that true? Chat, let me know as well. Like Ollie ball, Ten Hag ball. It's just no. Casemiro is the only thing that's different about that.
Okay. What about Martinez?
Hey, Corey, come on, man. You know they gonna reach and do the Dowson thing. So let them go, man. You know, don't fall for the bait. Monts, you can be. That's why I did the same to you. I'm saying to Corey, don't fall for the nonsense because we all know the difference. But they're gonna say that. So if people want to think there's no difference, please believe them. Because these are the same people we were talking 5-6 weeks ago about United are in a title race. Flawless. Why are you saying that United are in the title race? Why are you not good enough? Why are expectations not higher? So I'm just telling Corey, just don't fall for the nonsense.
Flawless. Imagine the old me. If I had said, we're in this title race, where would I be now? Where would I be now?
Mud, fam.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I will not fall for this stuff again.
Did you just say you're so happy?
Come on, bro. I'll listen to
You're not so happy.
No.
You're not so happy.
I'm happy at the fact that I understand my team and I know where my team's at. So we're building something here. So I can't expect
something. We're not quite sure what.
Before we go, I want to be starting.
That's opinions. That's opinions to you guys. If you guys don't believe we're building anything, then that's on
Corey,
you.
No.
Listen to what your brother said. Look at what your brother said. United haven't scored since they tweeted Eric Ten Hag era has begun.
So what's he talking about since the Carabao Cup game? Is that what he's talking about?
No. He said United haven't scored basically in the Prem since the Eric Ten Hag era has begun.
Bear in mind,
you lost 7-0 to us. You drew 0-0 to Southampton. You lost 2-0 to.
We played.
That's 3 games and 1 point games.
Yeah, 100%.
You're right.
That's poor in the Premier League, but we've been taking care of business elsewhere, which is what was required. That's what we've been doing. Because
Now that's what
I
we're
don't know if
talking
people don't know about this. It's all about when your team, as Munt mentioned very nicely when Corey said to him, what tournament have you won? And he said the tournament of winning the most trophies. It's about winning trophies.
That's our
So
aim.
there's no Premier League
Win
trophy.
That's our
Yeah,
aim.
so that's the aim. We've won
that's our
one.
aim.
Go try win the other two. Absolutely. That
No,
should
that's
always
a
be
great,
the aim.
that's a great deflection. I
It's
want to
not
know
a
why you got
deflection.
boxed off the park for 90 minutes.
Because we weren't good enough today.
Midfield
We weren't
was
good enough today.
poor, man.
But there's before we continue, we're not going to do the whole the deflection thing because you mentioned the trophies. So I'm just referring to something you said, man.
Yeah,
You said you're in the business of the tournament of the most trophies. But when I mention trophies, is the issue. Like I said,
It is D-Day today.
We've had it's D-Day today.
Right. Amazing stuff. I just want to bring up an image. I want to bring up an image. Let me just get Casey's.
What happened? Oh yeah, I haven't watched this game.
Image.
Yeah.
Let me get the image away. So yeah, top Man United away. Let me get the ticker off as well, so it's nice and clear.
Yeah, get the ticker
and
get the full 9 up.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let me get the full. The 7 almost missed away. Now, you see that? Wow, lucky to get that one. Make sure that one's in there. Make sure that one's in there. United away games versus the top 9 teams. Yikes!
That's so stinky.
Okay, one if that's against the it's not good, but there's not 9 teams there.
Yikes!
So what are we talking about?
Yeah, because they can only fit 6 in there. They can only
no, they can definitely do longer. One on top of that as well.
They wanted to get the scoreline of 2-0 up there with Newcastle. That's what they wanted to.
On top of that as well, before last week, that one accounted because Villa, who they've added to that list, weren't in the top 9. No, it's not even top 9 and not top 10.
Who's to blame for that? Who's to blame for that?
I'm saying that's Chelsea to blame for that. But it's Chelsea to blame. But notice they didn't do top 10. Bear in mind, we still have to go away to Brighton.
Top 9 is such a stretch, though. That's just
Corey. The thing is, though, we still have to go away to Brighton. We still have to go away to someone else, and we still have to go away to Spurs as well. But like you said, we're building.
Yeah,
we're not good against. Has Paul been sacked?
He's gone! Oh my God! That's all. I only want your depression here today. I'm sorry. Only your depression.
Very much, but new manager bounce.
No way.
What was that? There's no way.
That reaction was
New manager bounce. New manager bounce.
Wait, Chelsea just won a trophy, I think. Fucking hell.
Oh my God! I thought a result coming from someone else.
I thought he would have bet. I thought he would have bet.
Word flows. I thought you would have bet.
I thought you were a millionaire, bro.
Hey, look at Lewis. Look at
Hey, Lewis, come, bro.
Hey, Lewis. Hey, let me send you the link. Hey, Lewis, get your ass in there. Lewis, get your ass in there now.
Why a game before us? Why? Why do we have to play? I'm going to the game as well.
I'll be there.
They're actually getting Nangles, man. They're actually getting Nangles, man.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Why?
They shout out Chelsea for hijacking the stream, though. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate
I
it.
thought this was a new regime. We're going to trust in our managers. Give them longer time. Why? You could have waited till at least Wednesday. Like,
what the fuck?
No.
Do I change the title? Should I change the title now?
Yes, change the title, because that's what everyone's going to
on
ask you
StreamYard
about.
or on YouTube?
I see Dave Ornstein tweet it as well.
Should I do it on StreamYard or YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I wish it was still April the 1st and he came out only joking. That'd be fucking hilarious.
StreamYard or YouTube?
What? If you change it on, it'll change. If you change it on StreamYard, it will change on YouTube.
Live on air.
Or if you change it on the YouTube,
we can have this conversation because put a sack like this.
What texture are you?
Yeah. If you change it on the YouTube, if you can change it on the YouTube, switch on the YouTube.
This is on the phone to the graphic designer. What can you do? Me do thumb real quick.
This is crazy. I'm legit about to. You know what I'm saying? Turn on my other laptop to do.
Yeah, I've already just messaged my lot saying, "Man, we might need to change some plans."
Yeah. Literally, Graham past sack. That's my stream tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's the Q&A tonight. Hey, big up Chelsea, man.
Who do you think you'll get in?
Wait, so you're telling me if I waited 15 more minutes?
Fam, that's the crazy part. If you would have said, "Yo, 8 is crazy," you know what I'm saying? I can't believe...
man, let me push it later.
I'm shocked.
Man said Potter's gone.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
No way.
I can't lie. Montel, Roms.
We're done.
No, I don't even care that they sacked him, but why now? Like, just wait.
Nah, you lot deserve that, man. I'm glad it happened to you lot. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you're
I'm glad
playing.
it
Roger
happened to you lot.
sacked by Leicester today.
Hey, Timo, let me ask you, Timo. Brendan Rodgers to Chelsea. Who says
Yeah, I was
no?
gonna say.
Oh yeah. Wait, Brendan Rodgers
Absolutely
Chelsea.
not flawless.
Who
No.
says no?
Rodgers to
Absolutely
Chelsea.
not. No way. No.
He's been there
Little
before.
reunion.
I'll tell you this, yeah. Brendan Rodgers Tottenham. Watch.
Father,
Brendan
a
Rodgers
little,
Tottenham.
father, a
Watch.
little reunion.
A
But
man
this
said,
time,
Alhamdulillah.
he's not number 2. He's number 1. He's number 1.
No,
this
I
time.
can go
Hey,
to Madrid
Rodgers
in
in.
peace. Having
Rodgers
a nice
in.
sangria at the beach. Let's go, man. Come on. I need this.
Our father killed you. Did you see his video yesterday? Having a nice cycle down in Chelsea. I need to release some stress.
Oh,
No
dear.
way. Man said Potter is gone. Gryffindor.
Wait, Tottenham, what are you saying?
Oh my. Yo,
You know what?
Ooh, Tottenham
You know
Graham.
what, guys? You know
I
what?
can't
We were all
lie.
saying, start of the season, didn't they try and get him and he rejected
Bro,
them or something?
you know what? All I'm saying is Brendan Rodgers is probably cussing right now, yeah, because he's thinking he was about to walk in certain roles that Brendan Rodgers probably thought he was going to get. All of a sudden, like, hold on a minute, Potter's free.
Yeah.
But the amount of money Potter's about to make, Potter's probably taking some time off, bro.
I
He
know.
can-
Isn't it
Ethan, Nangelsman to Chelsea. Ethan, if Chelsea get Nangelsman, Tottenham fans, wake up and smell the damn coffee. You're not
I'll
getting
be
that.
honest though, yeah. Potter to Tottenham. What do you guys think about that?
Who
What?
to Tottenham?
What?
Potter to Tottenham.
That's what.
Makes sense.
that makes
I hear that.
that makes sense.
What?
That
What?
makes sense.
They originally wanted him.
It
They,
does
he
We're
was
saying Basuma link up.
Yeah,
For
Bassuma's
real?
there, yeah.
I also don't
That
think,
makes sense.
I don't think Tottenham's owner and Brendan Rodgers are a good match.
Yeah, they're
Wow,
both quite stubborn.
Brendan Rodgers will speak about the club like Conte because he did it about Leicester. If you don't get backed, he starts moaning, right? It's going to be the same thing. So, but you know what? Knowing that, Levy will probably go and get him because he will do that. But I think Potter is the right person for Tottenham.
Yeah.
Probably the right level as well, to be fair.
Wait, I mean,
Liverpool, you better beware now. Wait, are you guys playing home or away?
we're playing on Tuesday, so they have to appoint someone by Tuesday.
At the bridge. You're
At
at
the
the
bridge?
bridge.
Yeah, but Corey, they have to have a manager in by Tuesday, bro.
Wonder who they're
That's
going to
in-
get, though.
that's not even
No.
Yeah.
two and a half
I don't
days
know if
ago.
It doesn't
Nagelsmann.
matter. It doesn't matter if they have a manager
Even a
or
different
not.
change of voice, bro. Even a little assistant, interim, whatever, it will still
Anything.
give them that little lift, bro.
Bro, the man
What is
then,
it?
Terry and Lampard will just come in for
What,
vibes. For
what I'm going to say is the bridge is going to be rocking because Timo was there. He'll
bridge
tell
is
you
going
the
to
place
be
was toxic. The place was
Last night
toxic
we-
that last
I'm
game.
going Tuesday.
Right.
I'm going Florida.
Hey, enjoy Rums,
You're
man.
right.
Make sure you take plenty of videos, man, and pictures, man. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you stay
do
for
so.
the full 90 minutes. Don't fuck off after about 70, please. And tell
Yeah.
the rest of your fan base
Yeah,
the
well,
same.
we're
not
at the
be
Thai
doing
restaurant
that. I
after
will not
the
be doing
at
that.
the full time, innit?
Don't cut when Milner comes on, yeah? Make sure.
Oh, Milner got it yesterday.
Don't cut
Milner
when
got it.
Milner
I heard
comes
the
on.
moves.
Oh, Milner was just getting fuck off Milner from everyone. Fuck off Milner. Literally just ringing around the ground.
He was doing stepovers versus Man United, so allow me.
You know them
He was doing
pictures you
stepovers
sent
against
in
Man
the chat
United.
of
Why are you talking about Man
Liverpool
United?
stand empty.
Why you
Because
talking
What was that?
Because Corey, you decided to bring me up. and you
about
brought me
Man
up.
United?
You brought me up. So I have to
At least
bring you
you're
up.
honest. You know, some people try and say it's earlier than what it was,
Oh,
but
35th minute.
yeah, it's still embarrassing though. But
Yeah.
that
No,
looked
no,
patchy.
no, no.
Bro,
That looked
I will be honest with you. Yesterday, I'm not just saying this. Liverpool, worst away fans I've seen at the Etihad, yeah? They sang for 2 minutes when you scored, and then the minute the City fans thought we need to get behind the team, the Liverpool fans went silent again. They're awful. And I'm not saying that it's always Liverpool, but yesterday, like, you are a wounded team and your fan base is fucking wounded. Even the game going
What
fans
happened to the
were wounded,
Anfield
man.
faithful? What happened to
Real
Anfield
talk.
faithful?
Wasn't an
What
Anfield.
happened to
Corey.
Oh, right,
No,
of course, it wasn't
You're
Anfield.
your choir group, innit? Anfield
Bro,
faithful.
Corey
eh?
and Buds is the best, you
I
know.
hate
Mon-
Corey. You know?
Corey
If
and
you
Buds
wanna
is the
judge-
best. I love
If you
it.
want to
man.
judge any fan base, bro, factually, it's the travelling fans that are always the loudest. Yeah, always.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, always.
Oh, is it?
Always.
Who?
Actually, so why weren't the United fans loud when we came to Anfield?
What?
Because you
'Cause we got
bumped them
packed.
7-0.
Yeah,
bro.
what do you mean? Of course.
No, it was
You're in the mud, man. You're hurting.
I'm in the mud. I'm in the mud. I asked Daps a question that it just came to mind. I was thinking, so if actually those fans are the loudest.
But again, bro, Muntz, respectfully, are you going by what the media told you, or were you there to witness it?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you because you were there to witness it. So I'm asking you.
I was in Anfield to watch Man United. I would never go to that fucking game. That must have stank. The whole place was stinky.
That would be headache.
Hey, that's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
No, it was
Don't worry
rocking.
about that
It was
one,
rocking.
man. It's
But
alright.
no, listen. I mean,
Yo, is Nagelsmann the answer? I'm unsure. Sorry to cut you off, man. I don't know if he's the answer for Chelsea. Is he Graham Potter 2.0?
Yeah.
What about Conte back?
I
You said
can't
the
lie.
German
We don't want Conte back. Any
saying it.
any proven manager right now, Hansi Flick, Enrique, or Nagelsmann will be available for Chelsea right now.
Zidane's available, isn't it?
Who?
Zidane's a shout for them.
Zidane.
If they could
I'm
get
not
him.
sure about Zidane, man.
And you lot will
Nah,
be
you
able
just know he's not coming. Don't try it. I'm not sure about that. No,
I'm
you
not
are.
sure about
You have
Zidane.
Zidane.
Because whoever you get, if it's Nagelsmann, has to hit the ground running.
boy.
Oh, the fact is with Chelsea,
You'll
the
definitely
Chelsea
see better
fan base,
football, though.
any manager has to
Any
hit the
other
ground.
manager
This is my point I'm making, and it's slim pickings unless you're gonna get a manager who's gonna turn it like have an impact like instantly, like Tuchel did. I'm saying I'm just not sure that like Nagelsmann's a good manager. Is he good enough for Chelsea? Because Potter's a good manager, but he's just not good enough for Chelsea.
Do you know what? The one thing at least half of the Twitter Chelsea fan base are probably removing the buying badge from their name now and thinking about joining Chelsea again.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
I can't, bro. And I'm in shock that they sacked. I'm actually in shock. I can't believe they sacked
You got
him
to have
after
it live on there as well,
They
man.
invested 600 million into this guy. What the fuck?
It don't matter to them, man. It don't matter to them.
Yo, what happened?
No,
What
but
happened
the
to?
thing, no, Corey.
What about
The reason why I
them?
thought, no, Corey. The reason why I thought it did matter is because I was hearing new regime, loyalty. We're gonna give our managers time, and now this has just happened.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
shocked.
Hey,
I can't lie.
Hey, Ramsey, let's not forget.
They were coming out with.
It was years, not months. Remember that? It was years, not months.
Yeah. It's literally years, not months. That's
So
crazy.
You know what I think's happened
still
there?
there. The Roman
Do you know what I
still
think's
there.
happened?
Only probably called Abramovich and said, what's the best advice? Sack him. And that's the
Done.
Fake news.
Yeah, done.
This is fake news. Listen, Man United and Liverpool as a fan base have come together, and fucking gone deflection. We need to deflect for tonight.
He said it's fake news. People come together and be like, nah.
That's why I said, I don't know why we've got Chelsea here. There's no need for Chelsea to be. There was no need for Chelsea to be here. This is a setup. This is fake news.
Say with me. Chelsea.
Salary.
Free
Yeah.
time.
No talking on the beach today,
shit.
Daps.
We didn't lose that. You don't know what you're talking about. bro.
No, it's calm, Daps.
We
Man.
didn't
Can't
lose,
have
bro.
your wins.
We
It's
didn't
calm.
lose.
Calm.
Know what you're talking about.
Right, so back to Man United, please.
Alright, we'll be honest. How about this? Imagine if it was still April the 1st and then Fabrizio.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
That was saying that.
I can't
That's
lie.
bad.
Social
My bad,
media would
bro.
go into meltdown. Chelsea
I'm
fans.
just thinking,
lost.
I hope all these like in the know people like Ornstein and that actually did that yesterday morning. They could have come out with some wild shit.
I think, is that legal though? Are they allowed to put news about other people to just, even though it's a joke? I think that would
A bit of personality, innit?
They could have said Bellingham to Liverpool or something. That would have been jokes.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. I guess we left the door open for that one. All right, listen. There's 150 people in the house right now. Potter's just been sacked. Chelsea have been freed from the shackles of Hogwarts. They're no longer a part of Slytherin. They are now they're not even playing Quidditch anymore. They might just get back to playing football. So, hey, look, even Goonies here. They finally got him out. Listen, so people, stop what you're doing and make sure you smash the like button. The like goal today is 150, and there's basically 150 people in here anyway. So I want you guys to smash that like button now. Let's get to 100 likes. We're already on 79. So just for the breaking news alone, smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel right now as well. And make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul and Sarcasm City TV as well. And make sure you also go and subscribe to Man Knows Football. Make sure you go and subscribe to Carefree Lewis. this Lewis's channel as well. They're all going to be going live. It's all going to be mad news. So tune into the Chelsea man. Them
Lewis's shows tonight will be wild.
Yeah, Lewis.
Who's my
Wow.
man? Who's my man with the strap?
Was it Alex?
Alex is going to be letting off shots out the window in that. Oh, probably.
Oh my gosh! The guy that just clapped a shot out the window.
Live on the stream.
Hey, that had me laughing.
Hey,
he was all on FaceTime.
you know what?
Saw that.
Neil, big fact. You can get Potter as well if you want.
What?
Who?
Leicester.
Oh.
No, that's a shout.
Wait, you mad? Them man can't afford him. They can't afford Potter.
Potter, with the amount of payout he just got from Chelsea, can work for free for the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He's
Bro,
made
his payout must be nuts.
His payout, I swear,
This is
it's
just
like
going
the
to be a
biggest
cycle.
payout.
Nagelsmann to Chelsea, Potter to Spurs, and then Rodgers to the other team that got. So I don't even know.
Rodgers back to Leicester.
Hey, Rob, Rodgers back to Liverpool.
No.
Oh my God. That would be hard.
After he used to Chelsea and Arsenal.
I'll be honest, that was ringing out yesterday as well. Sacked in the morning was ringing out yesterday. Send your teeth back to Turkey was ringing around yesterday.
Oh, God.
Teeth back to Turkey. Send your teeth back to Turkey.
60 M's. He's
That's
laughing.
more than most, man.
He's lost. That's a whole
transfer.
That's a whole Kepa. He basically got. They basically said, "Here, have Kepa."
That's a transfer, bro.
They said, "Have Kepa." Oh my God. Hey, no. Hey, it's crazy. 60 mil. That is crazy.
Wait, if you're Potter, you're literally driving home right now, yeah, with some happy music on, smiling, yeah, thinking, no pressure, motherfuckers. I've got the summer off and I've got 60 M's in my bank account.
Yeah, he's probably, because you know what? He said something mad in the presser. After the game in the presser, he said something mad, you know. Potter was like, we've got a smashing game against Liverpool coming up. And everyone was like, why are you saying it like that? Like what's wrong with him?
He's watching on a yacht. On a
yacht
in Marbella
with 10 bad bitches.
Yeah.
And his wife.
60 M's. That's a mad thing. Hold on a second. Who else has got 60 M payout? A manager.
Wasn't Conte's one like 15 M's?
That's definitely the biggest payout, 100%.
And we thought Conte's one was mad, bro. We was talking about Conte's one thinking, wow, 50 M payout, that's mad.
So crazy.
Yo, hey.
Oli's a hypocrite. 60 M's.
Oli's a hypocrite, though. All them quotes about we'll see it, we'll have the rest of the season, it's a long-term project, we've changed our philosophy. And do you know what's mad? And I'm going to be that guy. And it wasn't just me. A lot of man said, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Chelsea, have they really changed their philosophy? Have they really changed? Because they're spending all this money. Yeah, like they're making an effort and they put it out there to make it feel like they're spending all this money. But if shit really does hit the fan for too long, they will revert to their original selves. They will. And now they have. The day has come.
Voldemort. Financially, they can do. I feel like if Liverpool were financially as strong as Chelsea, you guys would too.
No.
I think Klopp would have been gone.
No, Klopp wouldn't allow. No, Klopp wouldn't allow it.
No.
Wait.
He runs that club.
Klopp has too much power. He has too much power. I know you guys want to talk about the Man United game. We will get back to it because I know Corey and Lingard go in 20 minutes. In fact, bro, you need to talk about Potter.
Just one question, Mark. Before we start talking about
United, talk about Potter still. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's the one that we'll be here to talk about it again, man. I ain't going nowhere. Neither's Corey. None of us are going anywhere for long term. Like his.
Yeah, look at Corey. Corey's like, yeah.
Are you scared? Are you scared though, once for Chelsea?
No, I'm not.
That's my question.
I'm not.
You're not.
Honestly, I'm not. I think I'm a bit annoyed at the fact that, I would have preferred to play Potter's Chelsea, but you know, who knows what they're going to be like with like an interim? Because they're not going to be playing under a manager properly. It's probably going to be like.
Imagine it, bro. You don't, bro. Everyone says this, but don't underestimate Chelsea. Like
I'm not surprised. Bro, how about this? We've already been saying this game's going to be a 0-0 anyway, though. From before the Potter sacking.
Yeah, but now they're going to have the fans behind them. Chelsea, you know that chant. You know that's a dangerous chant, bro. That pushes them on. It's a dangerous chant, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I wouldn't say I'm scared, bro. If you might say a new manager bounce, it's just they won't have any. We don't know yet. We don't know who the new manager is. Whether it's going to be in fact, De Zerbi has a thing in his clause, so he can't leave till the end of the season.
Oh, imagine if they did that, went to Brighton again.
Oh, bro. How about this? Don't even like put out the question. I don't even think that's even out of
Imagine he's done that.
Can we just see what happened, bro? The way Father celebrated. The way Father celebrated.
I thought Father was. I thought he was gassing. I promise you, I thought he was joking. I was like, Father, stop. I would be depressed. And then Mum was like,
literally got this. Oh, I can't. It's finally gone.
Oh my days! I was like, because I was getting a text from one of my sources and that. I'm like, holy shit, is it?
What are your sources, Mr.
60
ITK?
seconds later, and then literally they put a club statement out there. That's mental, bro. Like, honestly, I feel like if you talk about from the board's perspective, I just think that what the mistakes that they've made this season, we apologize for it.
I think they're getting Nagelsmann still. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing. Yeah. Like, we forgive that what you've done. You made a big gamble. It didn't work. You finally admit it. Do I think maybe it's the timing that it's not perfect? Probably, yeah. Because it's literally almost too late now. But we've got a week to prepare before Real Madrid, like 2 games at least before Real Madrid away. So there's gonna be a lot of circling around the camp right now. Who's gonna be taking the ones that taking over? That's for sure.
Boy, wait, I've got a super chat from Jonzo. Big up, that's family. He goes, don't underestimate us. I haven't heard Jonathan talk about Chelsea since the start of the season.
Yeah, you did.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is.
My cousin.
This guy's been able, blood. Big up Johnny for the super chat. That's family there, innit? But fuck me, I ain't heard it. What the fuck?
There's certain Chelsea YouTube channels that have been deactivated that are literally reappearing as we talk.
Allow me. By the way, people, there's 180 people. Guys, there's 180 people in the house. You know what I'm saying? And there's still not over 100 likes. So make sure let's push the video to over 100 likes. I think we're on about 90, 96. So guys, make sure go on.
This some bold guy, but Bruno Saltor, you familiar with him? Arthur, he's gonna be the interim coach for our game. Bruno Saltor. I've never heard of him, but yeah, that's the coach that's gonna be there.
Sorry. Just quickly, Mons, how many likes are we on now?
We are on. Bear with me. I'm moving slow. We're on 98.
All right, cool. 110 likes and 115 likes, and we're going to talk on fucking Man United, right? 115 likes, and we're scrapping Chelsea, and we are talking on Manchester United.
No, because the Chelsea fans are going to unlike the video daps. Don't do that. They're smart people. They are smart people.
Yeah. No, how many?
You're deflecting again. I'm not letting this happen.
No, Months. How many likes are we on?
98.
All right, cool. Yeah, if we get to 120, we'll talk United. That's fair.
I said 150.
Oh, it's already on 106. Played that.
Keep going.
Wait, why's it going down?
120. We are talking on Man United because we need to talk on this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we do. I need to talk on Anthony, innit? I personally just want to talk on Anthony. Like that, bro. There's only one positive I want to talk about from the United game, and that's Martial. I think he actually looked quite good. I'm not gonna lie when he come on, but Anthony
he looked like Martial. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Anthony was good as well, Monto. I think Anthony was our best attacker.
He was legit our only outlet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think he was
there's only 110 likes and not 120. So
yeah,
we'll talk about Anthony. We'll discuss Anthony when we get 10 more likes. You see it? You know what I'm saying? So how about this, by the way? I'm seeing Chelsea fans unlike the video right now, by the way. I can see it right now. These men are so funny. These men are too funny. Let me hit some of the comments in it. Imagine Chelsea buying semi-final Tuchel versus Nagelsmann. That would actually be mad. I can't lie. That would be nuts.
Oh, you think you're getting past Real Madrid still?
I mean, boy, they've done it before, innit? 11 managers sacked this season. That's mad. Big up Rabbies. Let's hit the likes. Rogers to Chelsea incoming says clinical. Asa says you lot are burning. Hold that. No one's burning, G. Like,
no, you man are still 11.
Oh, what? We're burning because you man are so shit. You've sacked a manager.
Like, who's burning, G?
Baffling.
Three more likes and it'll be.
No, because the deepness is that you've got all these. Chelsea have got great players, but now the same thing that always happens is it's going to be a next manager that comes in and goes, but these aren't my type of players. I need next players. Right? That will be the excuse in 3 months, right? So,
the reason why this shocks me, right? Because you've even seen it with player contract, and you saw it with Potter's contract, and it transcends to the player contract. They're putting them on all these NBA 7 to 8 year contracts. I was thinking, if you give Potter that time, what I kept hearing is we're going to give him to the end of the season. We're not going to sack him straight away. So to do this now, for me, there has to be an objective for them. Maybe they feel they can reach not top 4, but maybe they want to salvage a Europa spot or something.
No, they want to win the Champions League.
True. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. I actually keep forgetting.
I understand why you forget about that. I fully understand why you should forget about the Champions League right now. You should.
No. I forget about Chelsea being in it.
Yeah, of course. It's only right because you're a sensible guy, Rums. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why you forget about them being in it. You're a clever individual.
Right then. Anyway, 121 likes, which means it's time for.
Let's go.
The spin top.
Liverpool.
Anthony.
Fidget spinner.
Anthony. Cool. What I'll say, first 15 minutes, especially when he rolled the ball through Dan Burns' legs, that was disgusting.
His legs are big enough, to be fair.
Yeah, I was going to say that, bro. I could run through Dan Burns' legs.
Have you man seen Like Mike, the movie? Yeah. And you know when he bounces the ball through the guy's legs? He runs through, man.
Hey, yo, hold on. All right, 11 managers sacked in Chelsea, 11. That's dank. But what was I gonna say? Anthony, for me, he was your biggest outlet, but bro, he was so wasteful. He's just so wasteful. Like it was like he gets himself in decent positions, and then it's like he thinks to himself, like, how can I fuck it up next? How do I fuck it up next?
Back in it. I want to see the take on and like get into the box in. Like you see what Sepp Maximin was doing.
Yeah.
Like, he was making the guy shift, and like Dalot was moving back more and more, and eventually they were in the box. And then he can just do like a little cross, and these guys can get their head on it. It's like Anthony will get past the person, kite it back.
Oh, hold on.
Then
just in. Oh, just in. Most of Potter's staff will remain at Chelsea.
Stop.
Oh.
No. What you're doing is you're now trying to drag on this United.
You're right, but let's talk on that. You're right.
We're good. Roms, we're good. The rest of the staff are there. Don't worry, we're good. Go on. Corey, carry on, Corey. Sorry. Carry on.
No, you carry on, bro.
No. Nice try. Carry on. Nice try.
Wait, Mons, I'm telling you now, the next time I say a certain number of likes is going to be fuck Man United, we're going to talk on Liverpool, So get going with this Man United, and I'll keep quiet.
You might want me to speak. Oh, in fact, sorry, Corey. So you think he was one of your better players? I disagree, bro.
I think
if you disagree, what attacker was better than Anthony?
Yeah. No, they were all shit.
Yeah, they were all shit. But what we're saying is, yes, they were. No, they weren't all bad, but he was the better outlet.
And we'll get onto how Rashford might as well dye his hair blonde.
But like that, if anything was to happen, it was going through Anthony.
Yeah, like Anthony was legit was the only outlet. That's credit to him. Yes, they were all bad, but the fact even when everybody was bad, he was still showing something. I like that. I like that. No, the bar is in hell because he was poor. Because what is crazy is why have we not mentioned Bruno? You ain't even mentioned his name yet.
I haven't even got to him yet.
Yeah, you didn't mention him. No. You mentioned Weghorst. You mentioned Rashford. Why did you not mention Bruno?
I haven't.
You just mentioned Weghorst and Rashford.
I'm talking like properly mentioning. I'm not gonna.
No. I'm not saying properly.
I don't want to grab Corey about Weghorst.
No. Forget the Weghorst thing and the Rashford thing. I'm asking specifically, why did you not name Bruno?
Because I was.
No, you just didn't name. No. Forget to get into it. I'm saying you mentioned Weghorst. Rashford might as well dye his head. Blah blah blah. But don't mention Bruno. He was arguably the worst out of all four of them.
No, Bruno was shocking.
I thought he was on the pitch flawless.
He was because he is. Again, he gets away with murder, not only from our fan base, but also rivals as well. He was awful. But yeah, the fact that we were so bad, but Anthony was still showing something and still an outlet. I like that. I like players who, when the team is performing badly, can still do something. Does Anthony need to improve? Yes, I've said it all the time. However, I wouldn't look at today and criticize. He's played much worse than he did today.
Yeah.
Played much worse.
I've got to speak about Eric too, because them tactics today for minute 1 where you played McTominay, I don't understand. Personally, I would have played Fred in it. I would have played Fred
That's
instead of
what I thought. I
McTominay.
thought Fred was going to
I
start.
think
Yo,
McTominay in the
go on.
10, I never want to see that again. I never want to see McTominay in the number 10 position. That was a horror show. And especially having Wout up top as well. It was just calamity in two.
The fact that
you want to talk to me about Wout not having
before we get to Wout, you know what the
it's
problem
just
was,
not good enough.
Corey?
It's not good enough.
What double O is it? Or does he have an assist? I think he might have an assist.
Yeah, no, he's got a couple assists though. I think he's got like 2 or 3, maybe.
He's got a goal assist.
I'll be real, Corey. We need to talk about Weghorst though, but not having a Premier League goal.
He's just a stopgap, isn't it? He's shit. He's so shit. I can't lie. He's so shit.
But Corey,
do you know what? It got me hot because like Anthony put him.
He has one assist.
You know,
so lucky. He has one assist.
Low and hard.
So lucky. Huh?
You know, as a striker, you do low and hard in those positions, fam. You can't try and beat him. Nick Pope, like how big is Nick Pope as well? You know what I mean? Like, you can't beat him on the near post. Bro, you've got to hit it low and hard, and when you're smashing it far and wide.
I mean, can we speak?
Hello?
Yeah, Roms, I think it's you. There's a slight echo, so you might have to change something. But yeah, carry on, Corey.
Yeah, like you know, as a striker, when you give the striker the ball and he's in that position where Anthony fed him through. Is it me?
Yeah,
it might be you, Corey.
Yeah, it
me?
might be.
Yeah.
Let me mute you. Hold on. Yo, hello.
Yeah,
of course. You might need to move your mic away from the screen or lower the volume or something slightly.
Yeah, let me change it
while he's on mute.
But that's fine. I'll mute him. He'll sort it out. Flawless. Don't worry. Listen, Flawless. That's why I got 2 United fans, bro. It's fine. Yeah, let's talk about Weghorst and not getting a Premier League goal all till now. He was brought in as a striker.
Well,
and let's talk about Bruno. Let's talk about Martinez.
Martinez. All right, Martinez. I don't put it on Martinez today.
No, not to blame, bro. You remember all terrible.
Oh, nah. The reason why we were even in the game was because of Martinez and Varane.
Yeah,
they were the only reason why we was in the game. And De Gea, yeah, I throw De Gea in the mix. Was those 3? Everybody else, fullbacks, midfielders, attackers, was the problem. But it was a quality issue. For one of the first times ever, my chat was asking me and we was discussing it and was like, "What would you do here?" And I was like, "There's no answer." Normally, I'd be like, "I maybe do this and switch this player around." I looked at him when, even with Martial on the bench, I said, "Bring it on Martial." Obviously, he's miles better than Weghorst, but bringing him on isn't going to change too much because Weghorst wasn't the problem in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was keeping the ball and getting the ball up there. If Weghorst was missing a load of chances, miscontrolling the ball, then I would have been more critical. And we've seen when Martial got on, it didn't change. It's a quality issue. Look at the midfield.
This game, we missed Eriksen so heavy.
Yes, you did. I'm glad you said it. We missed him.
What was your opinions on Sabitzer, you two? Because I thought he was okay. Yes. Like, he was the best out of a bad bunch.
I think his distribution was a bit janky though today. Yeah, but maybe that was because, bro. Let me say one thing though. We are not giving enough credit to Newcastle. By the way, they were incredible.
They were hard.
Newcastle were incredible.
United are fortunate it was only 2. That could have been 4 or 5 easy.
Yeah, give Newcastle 100%. Give Newcastle that credit. But with the Sabitzer one as well, yeah, man, you changed the title.
Smash them likes.
Yeah, man. Pump up the likes. Hey, 200 likes, man. 200 likes. People. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Bump up the likes, yo. You know
bump up the likes, though. Everyone in the comments, hit that like button. And subscribe. Hey, subscribe to Never a Foul Sarcasm City TV as well. And subscribe to this channel as well.
Subscribe right here, man. Hit the notification bell when you subscribe. But yeah, Sabitzer has been decent. I would keep him, but I wouldn't have him as a first teamer. But anytime someone's playing next to McTominay or Bruno, I'm just like, yo, they're going to drag you down to that level.
Do you know what worries me, though? It's that the second Casemiro is not playing. You man are a different side. And when we try to about this...
Do you need to tell you why, Monster? Let me tell you why. Because we don't have anybody that's defensively sound.
Yeah, but that's what we said. It's back to McFred.
In the midfield position. We don't.
Also, let's add credit to that Eriksen as well. When Eriksen is missing, because when Casemiro's not played and Eriksen's played, has there been a drop off?
What is his injury?
Magnitude?
What is his injury? He's been out for a minute.
He got crocked by Carroll in the FA Cup game.
You know what I'm saying?
He got a bad one. He got cracked by Andy Carroll. So Eriksen, and that's why when Manchester United fans and other fans were critical of Christian Eriksen, I'm like Casemiro, what Corey's saying is 110% correct. We don't have anyone who's defensively sound and defensively minded. What Eriksen gives our midfield, we don't have anybody else of that profile in terms of keeping the ball. Progressive passing.
We don't have that either.
We don't have that. Eriksen is a big miss, but this is why in Ten Hag's he's had 2 transfer windows. He signed 3 midfielders because he knows. I'm saying obviously the 2 main ones you just mentioned, and what's it called? And Sabitzer on loan as well, but it's still areas we need to improve upon. That's all it is. It's a quality today. It's a quality thing today. That's why I said 1-0. I knew it was going to be scrappy. And we weren't going to go there and play 3-4.
I wouldn't even say scrappy. I don't really think they played you off the park.
No, they played us up. When I say scrappy, I'm talking about in terms of if we would have won that game, it would have been a scrappy performance from us. We weren't going there and keeping the ball. That performance is no different from the Fulham performance, apart from the last 15 minutes. Yeah, that's legit the same thing. That's the most concerning thing about that game for me personally. But I understand it's just quality.
The drop off in midfield when we lose Casemiro and Eriksen is just nuts.
But Corey, the thing is, we knew this.
Crazy.
We knew this.
I wouldn't be thank God we got Sabitzer. We didn't get Sabitzer. We'd be looking at Fred and McTominay again.
Fred's right, but you know what? I think this is the thing. To be fair, honestly, you are consistent with it, so this certainly isn't at you. But Cass, this is where you need to remember that, I get it when Casemiro's there, when Eriksen's there, and whatever, you do look like a different team. But this energy that you're not scared of going to St. James's Park that you were talking about.
You were saying it for weeks as well. He was saying it every street.
Knowing Casemiro and Eriksen aren't there, and he's still acting. Look, he don't rate McTominay, but he ultimately was saying with McTominay, I'm not scared. We're still going to go to St. James's Park and get a result. And it's
you know where that stems from? That just stems from the confidence of us not having Casemiro at times, Eriksen at times, performing poorly and getting results.
It's not getting carried away, innit?
It's not getting carried away, but I understand where Cass is coming from because we have not been performing to a certain level for a long time and still getting results. As bad as we've been at times, as bad as performances have been, as much as people are going to go over the top about our, record against the top 9, even though we've not played everyone in the top 9. How are we still 4th?
Yeah.
Where all these things, you know what I'm saying? We're back to McTominay and we're back to Fred and a whole load of players who are not good enough. Yet we're in the first year of our rebuild and we're still 4th. We've still won 1 trophy already. We're still on for 2 others. That's how I'm looking at it. Today's a bad day at the office, and that's it.
Just get Casemiro back and Eriksen.
I need Casemiro and Eriksen back ASAP.
In my head, I just thought to myself, how many results can we get in our next 3 games? Innit? We've got Brentford next.
Evan.
Bro,
that's gonna be tough.
I don't even know what's gonna happen. It could be another demolition.
That's gonna be tough.
When did you guys play Brentford?
Wait, where's Van der Beek? Still injured?
Yeah, he got injured. He got crossed as well.
Eriksen as well.
Is he out for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
But by the way, I thought the super chat, by the way. Big up Ryan for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. He says Eric gonna social at the will.
Nah, Ryan, big up yourself. You said Grazi, you're the Potterino as well, Ryan. So
man, he's the same guy who said you know what I'm saying, Graham Potter in to replace Klopp and win a quadruple at Liverpool. Come on, man. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
He's the same guy. He's the same
by the way,
guy.
I've got to stop the video one more time because there is 553 people.
Hey. Yeah, do your thing.
I'm not going to lie. So I'm gonna need one thing to be done right now. You see the like button? I need you to just smash it, break it. Don't just smash it.
Yeah, just
break
smash
the like button.
And you know what, man? Months on top of that, even I know you got the like check, subscriber check as well, man. You need to get a certain number of subscribers with you because I know some people here is new, 110%. So I don't know how many subs you're on, but have a subscriber goal as well.
I need to find you the Gala interview and
we did also hit 3,700 subscribers today as well. So big up everyone, for that one. Obviously, we are now on the road to 3,800, and then obviously the home straight to 4K. So, if we can, technically, there's 547 people in here, then, should technically get to 4K.
Get 100 subscribers.
It could be today, today.
Who said no to 100 subscribers
already? They could already be all your subscribers.
It's true. They could be all, those could be all our subscribers now. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, the subscribe button there in it, so make sure you subscribe to all our channels. They're all there.
Let me move my head a little bit. Sorry, 1 second.
There of us.
To that channel and to this channel and Sarcasm City.
Love that. But so what? Because obviously now, if you're looking at your run of games, man, then let's be real. We're looking at 7-0. So you've lost to Liverpool. You've lost. You drew 0-0 at Southampton, and now you've lost to Newcastle. That is 1 point out of possible 9, and now you're more. You was kind of in your own little bubble before. Now it's kind of a top 4 scrap because Tottenham, if Tottenham go and win tomorrow, then all of
months.
Yeah,
months.
Yo.
Oh. I mean, I'd love to continue this conversation with you and that. Like, obviously, I love the demise of Man United too, but it says 41. So already I'm a minute late, as you know already. I spoke to you, but what I'd say to your question, I'll quickly answer your question for you. Just a little bit of bad form, you know. We'll get back to it. You know what? How many more games Casemiro's got? 2, 3, hopefully.
Wow. Are you a one-player team like that? Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
Bro,
we're a
we just
five.
need
We're
our midfielders
we're
back.
a five. No, we're a 5-man team. Don't get mistaken. There ain't no 1-man team. We're a
Think
5-man
about
team.
this.
What, you're power league, yeah?
It's Cassie. We are power. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's us. You know what I'm saying? Casemiro, Ericsson, Martinez, Varane, Rashford. That's what we are. Yes.
That's what we need. It's
I'm saying
true.
Rashford's been off.
So you know what-
Wait, before we continue, Rashford's been off. Rashford's been off form. Casemiro and Ericsson are missing, and then you see the difference.
Would you say
But when
Rashford's going to hit?
Rashford's off form,
Hold on. You have one more
Rashford's
game,
usually off form for a minute when he's off form.
but you
Yeah,
might
he
have.
has been. He's been carrying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When Rashford drops form, that form usually stays shit for a while.
Yeah, we'll see in it. Because it's
Oh,
a new manager, new team.
Let
We'll
him
see.
speak to him, man. Let him
Because
speak
we
to
don't
him.
have to. The thing is, we don't have to win that many games in the Premier League to
These
finish
man
in the
are
top
getting
4.
Yeah, true.
Because the competition is not that good.
These men are getting
If we're a
And that's
5-man,
to be fair, that's the reality.
that's the
That is
reality.
reality.
If I'm here saying as a United fan, we're a 5-man team. How are we 4th?
But do you know what it is, though, bro? It was the whole notion of the world-class best player in the world, Rashford. It was best defender in the league, Martinez. Best defensive duo in the league, Martinez and Varane. Best CDM in the league, Casemiro. Like,
That's all we have. And
Who does that
Ericsson.
sound like, Monty?
Add Ericsson in.
You still got that. You still got that.
you know what I'm saying, bro?
And don't forget, you know what I'm saying. You mentioned 4 of them, mention the whole 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Add in the whole 5.
He was the fifth one. He was the fifth
Ericsson,
one.
man. Ericsson, man.
I really hear Ericsson that much. Ericsson had to be fair.
No, you
know
won't
why?
because
he's
you know
been
why?
injured, bro.
No, 1, because he's been
He's
injured,
got-
and 2, what Ericsson does on the pitch, you can't put on a comp and make it look good. That's what it is. That's why
Bro, he's
Varane don't
got
get as
9
much praise
assists.
as Martinez. Yeah, he was our top assister, and he's been
got 9
out for like
assists.
a month. Like, come on, man. He's key
Been
to
out for
what we do.
ages.
That's why Varane don't get as much praise as Martinez. Because what Martinez does looks better on a comp.
I
And
agree.
they've both been very good
And that's
this
all
season.
people care about nowadays.
Yeah,
innit?
man, people care
I've not
about
watched
comps.
90 minutes, but I've seen
Yeah,
a comp and
he's
he's
a comp.
amazing.
Amazing. That's why people love João Felix. You know what I'm saying? And he's 1 in 8 at Chelsea or whatever it is.
I'm a Felix fan, I'm not gonna lie, but 1 in 8, did you
Yeah,
say?
he's 1 in 8 or something like that, or 1 in 9. You know what I'm saying? He's got 1 goal and 1. He's got 2 goal contributions in like 10 games.
João
João
Felix.
Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but João Felix is fucked, bro. You just have to watch him for 10 minutes.
Again, watch him for 10 minutes. What's that sound like a comp? You can watch a 10-minute comp
I'm
and it
a
looks
Felix
cold.
fan, but Flores has a point.
What's your productivity?
Bro, I ain't laughing.
Felix, no. It's not a question of Lau Felix. Let's talk about it. Super talented. Not disputing that. Cold.
We're going back
What
to
is your
Chelsea,
production?
for fuck's sake.
What,
Exactly
we'll
that.
get back to United. You
We
know
just
me.
go to
What is
see
his
Liverpool
production?
out the
If
way.
any other player had been signed with that much hype on low, you get onto Weghorst more than you do João Felix.
Well, of course, because
That's a
bro,
dead
bro,
answer.
João Felix is by far Chelsea's best player. Like
Okay,
every game
So
they
if he's
play, he's their
all right,
best
so if he's
player.
Chelsea's best player, let's hold him to higher standards. Weghorst has more goal contributions than João Felix.
No, it does he?
Yep, across all competitions. Yep.
Oh, we're doing.
Oh, okay, then in it. Oh, now it's different in it. But this is the same
Guys,
João Felix who was just
I'm
popping
gonna
up.
cut in it.
See what I'm talking about? We can't rate one player here, and then change the narrative. João Felix looks good on a comp. That's why you just said what you said. Fancy
I don't
flicks
know,
and tricks
innit,
can
bro?
nutmeg
Like-
man, and he's cold and all that. Yeah, he's not had. When's the last time he had a cold season?
And Monts,
Winter, who's freezing.
Go on.
And that is exactly why you also get onto man about Salah, because he might not be the most fancy, but his productivity is up there. You get onto me about it. So
What is it time?
no,
Sorry, is it time to talk on Liverpool?
No, Roms. I only say that because man can't accept that Salah's just a good footballer in terms of his all-round game. He's not Messi, but he's just a good footballer.
yeah, fair.
He's not Messi. Like, he's not Messi, bro. Like, what the hell? He's not gonna take on 5
It's
man.
been
and
pretty
slap
messy
him.
this season, to be fair.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Are
saying.
we speaking about City and Liverpool now?
Wait,
Let's
hold
try
on
to
a
get out
second.
the way.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Why were you, man, so confident going into the game? That's what I didn't get.
No. Oh, you thought he was done? What's
right, let's go.
Because you man have Brentford now.
All right, let's talk about
Montel. Your home record is very good. Is Rashford's? Would you say Rashford's form is going to contribute to that game now becoming difficult? Because I would have looked at Brentford at home for United.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Rashford's form definitely, because he's at. Go on, Corey. You go.
Because the Old Trafford faithful, they'll make him good.
Corey,
I promise you, bro. Old Trafford faithful come good. No one wants to come OT.
I don't know.
But at the same time, you don't want to go OT.
No, it stinks. I'll be real.
You don't want to go OT.
It was bad.
I
It was very, very bad.
I might go to your cubicle and have piss up to my ankles. I don't want to go OT.
That's so funny you mentioned that. That's so funny you mentioned that, Roms. I don't know if I park my car at Anfield, my wheels will be missing by the time I get back.
There we go.
They will be. However, don't dare it.
We can't go to Old Trafford in the winter when it's raining. Because Lord knows our raincoat is protecting me.
Shit. Wait. Where's an Arsenal fan when you need him? Because their roof was leaking and their stadium ain't 100 years old like us. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I'm saying.
Wait, why not calling him wank?
You can park your car in Anfield during lockdown. Yeah, there's a wall around the whole of the Mersey. But if you dare blame anyone from Liverpool, it peaked, bro. It wasn't them. Right.
Bro, do you know what's mad about what you say, Casey? Yeah, my first ever Liverpool game was a 2-1 Arsenal in 04. Yeah, Neil Mellor scored late. If you remember, you remember. And my dad only told me to the other day I had to pay someone to look after my car. That day, say,
yeah, you were the dog.
That was same. When City were at Main Road. Whenever we got out of the car, a little 8-year-old, can I mind your car, please, mister? And my dad would give him £1. I'm like, wait. He goes, he won't be here at the end. My dad would give him £1 and go, I'll give you another £1 after the game. And then I'd be like, you're going to do that? He'd be like, he won't be here. But it's just, if I don't give him £1, he is keying up my whole car. You have to give him just to move him on.
And Main Road was in ends as well.
That's how it is at Anfield once. And you have the cheek to get onto us.
Yeah, bro.
That's outside the ground, bro. Inside your ground, these things happening. That's
inside your ground. How about it? Everyone knows. Remember back in school how the boys' toilets used to thing off?
You know what the funny thing is? You see,
Flawless, Fatal. That's when you man was back in school or college or whatever.
Competition.
The way the boys' toilets used to ding off.
Bro, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was stinked off.
I'll be real. At my work, sometimes I walk in there and I'm like, this is not school no more. Why is it like that?
Man, it's like wait, man, just piss on the walls on the floor or some shit.
But same way, when I was in primary school,
that's what I used to do back in the day.
Like in primary school, we used to obviously not secondary school, not college or none of them things, but in primary school, be real, man used to contribute with competitions who could piss the highest on the wall.
All right, allow me.
I'll be real. I can't like my primary school was hard, didn't it? Like that stuff never happened at my primary school. I'll be so
that didn't mind, really. I'm being honest, bro. It's very hard. Like,
I'll be real. Like it was top tier still.
Hey yo,
none of that stuff was happening in my G.
Well, maybe it's the color of my skin. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, by the way, big up Stoner DFC for the super chat. She says, hit the like button, people. Of course. Still 560 people in the house, and we still have about 170 likes. So again, we want to at least break 250 likes today. Also, big up Hit 44. He says, brought up the all or nothing doc, thinking it would save him. Arteta comp slow. Felix and Mudryk mid. They're all YouTube superstars. It's brazy. Big up Hit 44 with a super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Guys, I'm gonna cut in it. I've got to go.
Yo, same to you, man. I'm a cut as well, yo. Big up to you, man, as always. Everyone who's locked in, yo, make sure you hit the likes, because I know more of you, man, are going to join as well with the whole pot of news. I'm sure Timo will have plenty to say. Big up to having me, Monts, as always. Rums, Daps, Timo, all you, man, yeah? Corey, love every time.
You got away, just so you, man, got away with one. You're lucky that breaking
away with news. What?
Yeah?
What was that?
Don't do that. Don't.
You acted like you didn't get away with the same one. That's the funniest shit.
Yeah, just know they're only gonna get about 25 minutes on me. They'll get about 25 minutes on me and Roms max now.
I know.
It would have been about an hour long. Now it's about 25 minutes.
Yeah, all right, but big up you, man. Bless up. Yeah,
Big up, bro. Take care. Make sure you guys subscribe to Sarcam City TV, man. Enough people in here. Make sure you go and sub. Solo, if you can, just dash in their link in there ASAP for me, please.
Right then.
So it's been another episode of Big Sixpence.
So bear with me. I just need to go and get another drink for this one because this one's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
That's all. It's looking like you guys are getting Nagelsmann. It's looking like you guys are getting Nagelsmann.
Apparently, we're gonna get Nagelsmann in anytime soon, innit? So I'm happy actually because we've been asking this kind of results for a while now, and the results have been going the other way. And I just think that we've got a great squad in our team, but I don't think what happened previously with Potter is not working out that well in that sense. And I just think whoever comes in right now, whoever Nagelsmann, maybe Hansi Flick or Enrique, they will get the best out of the squad, either of those three, 100%. And it couldn't. I wish it could have come after the Tottenham loss, but I think it's a good timing as well, in my opinion, because we got Champions League tie next week against Real Madrid. Even though they were literally smashing Real Valladolid today, Benzema scoring a hat trick today, but I just think it's going to change the whole complexion of the tie by the time we get that new manager next week.
I mean, if you look here, 23 minutes ago, you seeing it here? You guys see the screen?
Yeah.
We're looking at. I mean, most of Potter's it's saying most of Graham Potter's staff are going to remain at Chelsea. Is that an issue for you for now?
At the moment, not really, and I just think it's just biding time in it to get that new. But
it's not for us. It's until the new coach comes in, so it's not actually that long.
It's not gonna be that long. To be fair, it's not gonna be that long.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing some chatting rumors that Vivell and Vince Stanley already contacted Julian Nagelsmann for that appointment as an interim basis at the moment, but we'll see in it. We'll see. I think it will be Nagelsmann, in my opinion. I think it'll be Nagelsmann.
I think it will be Nagelsmann as well. I think if you go on, let's go on for Fabrizio, what Fabrizio was saying as well. Saying that you guys have been long-time admirers of Nagelsmann anyway. So that, listen, there's never any smoke without fire. Let's be honest. Never any smoke without fire. And remember, this was 21 hours ago. Pressure again on Graham Potter after the board always supported and backed him. Now Chelsea drop out of the Premier League top half. We need fan support. Julian Nagelsmann has always been appreciated. You know, Julian Nagelsmann here 23 minutes ago. Well, look, 21 hours ago, 23 minutes ago. Julian Nagelsmann is the favorite candidate to replace Graham Potter as new Chelsea head coach. Nagelsmann has already mentioned yesterday during internal discussions. So they basically done what they done to Nagelsmann to Potter. You know when Nagelsmann was at Bayern, they were holding them internal discussions.
Yeah.
They were holding them internal discussions.
Internal discussion apparently. I think it was Darko who reported that. Darko's got a 100% reliable sources though. I think it'll be Nagelsmann.
I mean, boy. Big up Riot26_96.
It's Monts.
Are you guys ready for the new interim manager bounce at the bridge on Tuesday before you have to play Arsenal on Sunday?
Monts, this is my brother still. Monts, this is my brother still. You know, when everyone's like, Roms is the Arsenal fan, look at all the kits he had. That's actually my brother still.
Oh, is it? We got your brother still. We got the family then there.
Ready for
How you feeling, Roms? You can answer that question. You can answer that one.
I predicted draw even though Potter was there. Even now he's been sacked. I still think we draw. I'm a bit more confident, but I still think we draw. I'm not gonna lie.
So, you're a bit more confident now.
Slightly more, yeah. Sorry, no. Slightly more worried. Sorry, my mind fizzled.
Slightly more worried, yeah. I was gonna say. Well, I'm a bit more confident. I'm a bit more confident now. How about that? I'm a bit more confident. So I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, by the way. Big up Raf for the super chat. I really appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for the super chat. Is it a bit small? I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit.
The shit.
Zoom in.
Get out of the kitchen.
So talks are ongoing to make the best decision. And Bruno Sauter will take care as interim coach. So it's going to be Bruno Sauter probably versus Liverpool. And yeah, Chelsea's owners, but on Barley, this is some other stuff. He's always due to yeah, that's all that stuff. I mean, is it unfair on Potter, or was he rightfully sacked? Before we go on to Liverpool right now.
Father can obviously speak on this more, but I just think, like you alluded to earlier, Mont, if you give him, if you invest so much into this man and you give him that amount of money, you should let him cook. But then on the same side, it's how long will these results have been going on for? Like, it could have got even worse. So, you know what? I don't really know. I actually don't know. To answer that question is, I'm not sure, because there's pros and there's cons. So, but I think Father can answer that better.
The results, yeah. Are you asking? Sorry. I was reading some article. What's the question again?
We were saying, do you feel like Potter deserved to be sacked?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. I just think 2 wins in 16 at Southampton game, that was unacceptable.
Was it actually 2 wins in 16?
It was after Southampton away, yeah. But I think it was after we lost to Southampton. It was 2 wins 16, but I think after yesterday, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was 4 wins out of 23. Yeah, I would. It's just the fact that I think that the sacking itself kind of like mirroring on what happened back in September. Fans were unhappy with in regards that they hired Potter to do some sort of a rebuild, and I just think if you're in Bolly's position right now, you make a gamble on a manager that has been never proven at a top club elite level. But at the end of the day, if you admit that the gamble didn't pay off, you got to take the accountability as well. And this, I feel like what Bolly's mistake has been rectified by the fans, but I just think some of the fans still not forgiven what they done back in September, and maybe the timing of it could have like come after Tottenham. We lost to Tottenham away 2-0, but a week before Real Madrid away would have been that sensible. Even though the window of getting that new manager is a bit small at the moment, but we'll just have to see in the next coming days. It's because I think the news has been circling around really fast that no one's even knew. Even that news was supposed to be men breaking last night. The way that the media journalists PR keeping that secret is kind of ridiculous. Even I was in the Ben Jacobs space this morning. He was kind of saying that apparently Potter they were leaking the press conference for tomorrow's game against Liverpool, that Potter will be in charge on that press conference. Look what happened.
It's true. I hear it. I mean, it's crazy. It's going to be a lot of Chelsea stuff over the next few days. We'll definitely be rising the Chelsea stream tomorrow, maybe before or after the Tottenham game. So, guys, make sure you are there for that. I probably might mix it with a few of the Liverpool faithful as well, seeing as we're going to be playing each other on a Tuesday. But now we go to Liverpool versus Manchester City. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 4. It was a barebacking.
That's just put on Insta, bro. This guy. Look what that's just tagged us in on Insta.
The chef is hot. Go on, Mons. Elaborate, Mons. I'm all right. We're here.
I don't know if I want to elaborate still. Anyone want to take the lead? Because I know we can
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised what happened yesterday. Like it was just like work from Man City, in my opinion. Like that's like honest question. Do you play better without Haaland though? Because I heard this.
Oh right, yeah, of course. So what will happen? All we've heard all season is this is mad, and can people just come together as all other rivals and come up with a decision once and for all, right? Is it a case of but when Haaland gets injured, what are City going to do without him? Or is it a case of we're better without Haaland? Yeah, because I'm bored of this. Literally, people trying to clutch at whichever one to suit what City are doing. It gets downplayed when he's scoring a lot. Oh, yeah, but they're just reliant on him. So then he doesn't play. And that is the beauty of yesterday, right? Go and look at our first 2 goals. Our first 2 goals were so Haaland-esque, yeah? get the ball in the 6-yard box, and it gets put in, right? And then the next two were more old City. And Haaland wasn't playing.
I mean, I thought they were old school City goals. That reminded me of an old school City before.
Yeah, the second
but
two.
Daps is right.
That's what I'm saying. You know what it is, yeah?
The first goal, yeah.
The first two is what they do with Haaland anyway. For me, I've always said it's insane. How can a team play better without a player who gets 28 in 25?
Do you know what? People need to...
But it's not an insane argument.
The fact is, like, we saw the deflection instantly after the game. I saw when it's 2-1, AGT on DR Media comes out with, oh, by the way, the referee is from Manchester and apparently a City fan. Bro, there was no decisions. Yeah, why have you said that? Some weird deflection after the game straight away. Pep shouldn't celebrate. No, your fucking manager, your player should not shake Pep's hand during the game. That's what should happen. Don't make it about Pep celebrating, because when Klopp runs on the pitch celebrating, it's passion. Amazing. It's beautiful. When we celebrate, that's disrespectful, yeah? Again, be consistent, right?
You do know
the empty had people saying, it wasn't a small group of City fans chanting murderers. It was ringing round the whole ground. Well, apparently our ground's always fucking empty. So how's it ringing round the whole ground? Yeah. Again, be consistent. Yeah. Don't try and cling on to these little narratives. The fact is, Henderson is a shitbag. Yeah. The way he was trying to get Rodri sent off, I get it. But if Fernandinho did that, that's not good. If Henderson does it, it's fucking brilliant. Bro, everything was a deflection, right? The fact is, I wouldn't be surprised if you, man, put through your own team's windows, so after the game you could try and deflect and talk about that instead of talking about the fact that, quite simply, for 90 minutes, apart from one counter, you, man, were dicked. You were fucking bent over and dicked severely, yeah? The levels, the drop-off, how you, man, managed to beat Man United 7-0, I have no fucking idea, yeah?
I have no idea, honestly, after that.
You didn't get 6 points against us this season. You did, as I said, at home, you smashed us and we beat you at Anfield. So I wouldn't say...
Hold on, bro. You beat us at Anfield, yeah? Like, it was... We got humbled that day, yeah? But it was 1-0, bro. It was 1-0, yeah?
Yeah.
Yesterday could have been more.
The second half, what annoyed me was that the second half turned into a training game. It was a training game in the second half. You treated us like you treated Arsenal.
That second half reminded me of Daps. Remember when you went to Old Trafford last season? You only kept it 2-0, but you were just popping it about.
2-0,
yeah.
That's what, Monch, you do know they took the foot off the gas. Similar to
what we did to United. If they didn't have to play
when we went to Old Trafford and we stopped at 5, they stopped. City
the last 20 minutes, there were Olays ringing around the
it was embarrassing.
There's a lot of games like that, and I think, as I said, that was one where if it weren't for Bayern in the horizon, their man would have gone for 7-8-9.
Yeah,
they would have pushed hard and gone for 7-8-9. But
the
I do think in the first half, though, I do think in the first half, you guys were there for the taking in the first half up until about the 30th minute. 30th minute, I think, until Grealish. Before Grealish made that challenge, which is, again, that's the people won't talk about Grealish making that challenge, by the way. That challenge changed the game.
Months. I'm not going to, although I want to get on to talking on that, yeah, we're not going to do this, right? We're not going to act like fucking we were there for the taking. Bro, your fans were silent. You were silent, yeah, until you scored that goal out of fucking nowhere, yeah? Great goal, by the way, but out of nowhere. And then after that, your fans were loud for 2 minutes. Then they shut up, and so did your fucking team. Don't act like we were there for the taking.
I think for the counter-attack, you guys were defending very well.
You had two. The first one scored on, the second one Grealish snuffed out. Bro. Salah got in and twisted Ake on 3 different occasions, bro. On 3 different occasions, Salah got in behind. You would, but Months, all right, cool. Even if you allowed us to have possession, Months, okay, you allowed us to have possession because you knew that is where you hit City. Do you know what takes the piss? We knew that as well. Do you know what takes the piss? We didn't start Walker, yeah? So fuck that. Them man are dickheads, yeah? We don't need the pace of Walker. Walker was not on the pitch and your counters still didn't fucking work.
Yeah, bro. No one's saying you lot didn't dominate.
Do you know what it is? For me, saying they were there for the taking, for me, to extreme. But what I would say, football's about fine margins. I'm not saying, for me, we will never win that game. Remember that? So I said on your channel for weeks, I thought it would be a draw. I did say that, right? I think if Salah plays that ball,
but like I said, outstanding from Grealish. Outstanding. That lung busting run to stop that pass. If Salah plays that side,
then goes and gets the assist,
earlier and Jota goes 2-0 up, I'm not saying we win the game, but it looked more likely we could get something out of the game.
Well, respectfully, hold on, but respectfully, if after you beat Man United 7-0, yeah, if a Man United fan came on and said that in the opening 10, 15 minutes or something, yeah, it was a fine margin, bro. You can't do that. You lost.
But it was because Rashford missed a sitter when it was 0-0, and that is the difference.
Oh, so fine margin. So Bruno won that game. No.
No one's sitting here saying we would have won. No one's sitting here and saying that.
Yeah, I'm not saying one at all.
That's not what we're saying. No one's saying, oh, we would have won the game.
Oh no, actually, Muntz, I agree with you. When you saw the team sheet and saw no Foden, no Walker, no Haaland, yeah, you're right. City were for the taking. The game hadn't kicked off yet, but City were for the taking. Why? So why didn't you take us?
Bro, as I said, I'm not saying we would have gone there and beaten you. I mean, saying that there were moments in the game for me. You guys dominated the midfield. You were always going to dominate the midfield. You dominate the midfield at Anfield. That's nothing new. I'm saying that you guys went during every turnover, Jota, because it wasn't Walker, of course, you're right, because it wasn't Walker and it was Jota instead. Jota was coming inside and finding Gakpo, and then Salah was getting in behind a few times. And obviously, we took advantage once with the goal. And then obviously, there was the other time where, again, we're cutting it back and nothing was happening. And then obviously, there was one with the Grealish chance. Grealish stops it. Grealish has another brilliant moment. Then he goes from stopping a goal, pretty much, then getting an assist. I said that was a key moment in the game.
Months. It's football. You know football. So if we're going to do this, like, it's very simple for people. I'm not discrediting. Let me land, please, bro.
Go on.
If we want to talk about key moments and how fine margins and all of that, yeah, for people that don't want to watch full games, just want to watch highlights, yeah. And here's a key fact: in the highlights, it doesn't actually show the Grealish tackle. So, but just go and watch the highlights. And before you score your first goal, City have 3 chances that make the highlights. So again, if we're talking fine margins, if people take their chances, City would be 3-0 up then. If we're going by that narrative, right?
I'm not because because that changes the future, bro. When something changes the
future, that's what you're doing. So why can't I do it?
I'm not. What you're missing what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying we would have got the win. I'm not saying this, that, and the third. I'm saying with fine margins. I'm talking about the third.
Bro, you said we were there for the taking.
At one point in the game, when we scored,
when it was 0-0 and we had 3 chances to your none, you were there for the taking.
You 100% played us off the park for about 75 minutes of that game. You were much better than us. I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, you were much better than Brentford, and you lost the game.
Hold on, don't do that. Don't use another man's stick to beat me with. That's your line.
No. It's the logic. I'm applying the same logic, not using the same stick to beat you. I'm applying the same logic. All I'm saying to you is that there were certain moments in that game that obviously was it could have been the difference. And the second we go and concede, like the Madrid game, I always say,
you went 1 up.
Hold on. Let me land. This game was reminiscent to the Madrid game for me. It was almost carbon copy, literally carbon copy. You go into halftime going, you know what? We're still in this game. We've had our chances. Could we have taken them? Yes, but we haven't. They've got their goals and paid off what they've done.
They've also had more chances than us, and not taking their chances.
As soon as you walk out into the second half, the golfing quality showed. As soon as you walk out in the second half,
the golfing quality showed in the first half.
I mean,
Months, let me put it this way. You use Brentford.
Do you all agree to disagree?
No, Months, you use Brentford as an example. So let's use Brentford as an example, yeah? At half-time, what you're telling me is, yeah, that you're comparing yourselves to Brentford. You came to the Etihad because back in the day, the reason why City and Liverpool is spoke on with such high regards is because the beauty is that City come there and play their way, Liverpool come there and play their way, and it's a tight game. But now what you're saying is basically you came there and tried to play like Brentford, yeah?
No, you're making up your own narrative. I'm just saying that you don't have to outplay City to get points off them. You don't have to outplay City to get a point from the game. You don't have to. Obviously, as I said, historically, we try to outplay each other. That's usually how it really is.
But now you're not that. Now you're Brentford.
No, we're not Brentford. We're not at the moment. We're not good enough to outplay you. We're not gonna go head to head with you. Otherwise, you know how that's gonna get.
All right. So let's look at some things on the pitch. Let's look at Trent.
No. The other one. The other fullback.
Robbo put out
Bro, this
0
is where
out
I
of
want to
10,
start. For the first 2 goals, and you saw it in the Champions League final, Robbo is too eager. For the first goal, Mahrez had the ball, but Mahrez was scanning. He was looking for his next pass.
Yeah.
What does Robbo do? He flies and goes to press him. That then made an opening. Because I don't know if you've seen the still image, Mont, before they play it out wide to Grealish, and Grealish plays it back into Alvarez. Bro, we didn't even have a straight line. You had 2. Our fullback and centre back, 2 were in front and the other 2 were behind, right? That's the first goal for me. People could say, "Oh, it's the defense as a collective." That was mainly on Robbo. Second, again, he's expecting Alisson to come out. No, you make that long busting run that Grealish did early in the game, and you nullify that cross. But instead of being reliant on Alisson, they were able to make that cross from 2-1 up, and it's the timing of it. The fact they went 2-1 up so early in the second half, it took the wind out of ourselves. But Robbo's been getting away with murder. You can say
because he's erratic.
He was our worst in the back four. He was the worst in the back
see on my player ratings, bro. Robbo, I said 0, bro. Like so bad. And the thing is, Robbo usually
we can't do this and not talk on Trent. We can't talk.
I need to clear on Trent.
No, we're getting onto Trent, but we're just saying Robbo was worse. Mahrez usually does give Robbo a bit of a hard time. I'm not gonna lie, but this time was like it was way worse than it usually is. Kind of.
Bro, Trent, like a lot of fullbacks this season have had to part with Grealish and then Ake overlapping, underlapping, and doing all. Yesterday, Ake actually sat back and chilled a lot of the game, and Trent was still getting fucking cooked, bro. The way he was stepping off of Grealish, right, and allowing Grealish to get into the box, right, which is just dumb as a defender. Don't allow a player like Jack Grealish, that is one of the most foul players, to get into the box, right? Because then you can't tackle him, right, at that point, yeah? The way he was allowing Grealish to cook him was just unacceptable. I mean, you know what? Rodri won't really get spoken on because...
I was just about to bring him up. Because
he just does what he does, man. It's so beautiful to watch.
It annoyed me, yeah, because when at halftime on the TL, by the way, Arsenal fans were riding out for Rodri getting sent off more than us, understandably. But I'm just clearing this up. That was not a second yellow in any way, shape, or form. Our fans, I don't know your opinion, I'm going to ask you soon, but our fans are too sentimental. The thing is, the first one, he held on to Gakpo a bit longer. I'll say about 3 seconds. But where's Rodri? He's the master of the dark arts. He literally held on to him enough to get away with it. And Gakpo made, for me, a bit more of it. Kind of flung himself to the floor. That was not a second yellow. A lot of Liverpool fans saying should have had a sending off. I think the game's gone too soft. If that's a second yellow...
You think the game's gone too soft, but we're just going on what we've seen.
You have to go by rules.
That's what I say. I wouldn't say...
It goes back to the inconsistency.
Exactly.
Another weekend, we've seen that.
I don't think it's an argument of whether the game's gone soft. I just generally think, like you said, it's inconsistencies. I personally think that the reason why I thought it was sending off at the time was because, the foul's the same. Once he just held on a little bit longer than the other, it was still a count. The count. If you look at how many players they had back the first time, was the same amount you had back the second time. So if you give a yellow card for one, you have to give a yellow card for the other. However, I didn't actually think the first one was really a yellow card.
Yeah.
So as I said, so you can look at it both ways.
I actually agree with you. The second one is a fine one. The second one is one that you're right. Sometimes players that is the perfect master of the dark arts, right? It's as simple as knowing when to pull a player back, right? And we saw it years ago. I saw Fernandinho live in a game teach Bernardo Silva, you've waited too long to pull him back. Don't wait till he gets into a deep area of our half, yeah? Because one, you're giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. Two, you are now probably stopping a goal-scoring opportunity, right? That's going to be a yellow, right? And a free kick. Whereas if you do it in a certain place, and it's knowing where to do it, just to take it, right? Now, but you could hold a yellow for that. For me, the first one, it was the way that referees lose control of games too quickly when they flash cards on weak decisions, or you know what, fouls that you can give a
Sorry,
yellow.
just to cut for a bit. Hand over to Kefri Lewis here for the party, guys. So
yeah,
pick up, guys.
The party, you know, man said the party. But yeah, it's one of them ones where the second one, I think you risk getting a yellow. The first one, referees need to think, for the control of this game, it's way too early. I can give them a warning and say, listen, there's your warning now. But I don't think the first one was a yellow. The second one, maybe, not the first one. Yeah. But yeah, I think Trent, man, it's got to a point where, and again, actually, I'm going to be consistent with it. Klopp, what are you doing, man? Cut cut Trent some slack, right? Like, it's being proven week in, week out, yeah? You have Van Dijk, you have Konate, you have Matic, you have Gomez, right? You have, in Van Dijk, a leader that knows how to lead a line with 3 at the back. You have Robertson and Trent, which are better going forward, right? You have Fabinho that ultimately is not doing what he does no more. Just fucking try something different, bro. Why are you not trying anything different? Because I almost feel like yesterday, for the first time in a while, Pep has been able to go, you know what? I know what Klopp's going to do. I don't have to second guess nothing. I don't have to overthink nothing. I don't have to try and work out, how are we going to play differently? I know how Liverpool are going to play, right? And I know how to expose their weaknesses. And the problem is that you are now at a point where Man City factually are cooking. Yeah, we're cooking now, right? And we said this game might be the best game for us to have after the international break, right? Because we were getting our form up before. The highest pressure game we can have, right? Because that's when City come alive. I was on a show with Premsy the other day and he was saying, at the moment, City aren't looking like this, or this season, City haven't looked like the City of last season. I said, Premsy, you are comparing City, yeah, when the pressure's not fully on, to City at the end of last season. Because he's talking about the runs we go on. And I said, the runs we go on at the end of every season, yeah? And that's what we're coming into now. We're on a run of 7 games on the bounce, 7 wins on the bounce in all comps. I think it's 5 in the league now, which is not a lot for City. But we got 10 games to go, which all of a sudden at the end of the season, now it's going to be, City go on them runs, right? And what the thing is now, the prime example when I spoke about the first 2 goals we scored, that was without Haaland, but same type of play. The second 2 weren't the same. And what it's showing now is that City are starting to get fluid where they can do them with Haaland, without Haaland, yeah? We've worked out now how to play. Pep has worked out where players need to play with, like, yesterday, Stones was dropping in. Stones was unreal yesterday as well and playing alongside Rodri. Ake, first half was a bit less going forward. Grealish is cooking. Mahrez, like you spoke on, Mahrez is now working out when to pass, not always to go for goal himself, when to pick out the passes. And everything is just cooking at City. And this is where now we've done our job. Arsenal, I knew they were going to beat Leeds. I can't remember his name. There's Nick Francis. I saw what he said on Instagram where he said, see, this is what I'm saying. People need to give Arsenal their credit. They do. Arsenal have earned every single fucking bit of credit. But then he said, we can do what City do. They win 4-1, we go, and bro, we just beat Liverpool. You beat fucking Leeds at home, right? It's not comparable. It isn't, right? But this is City. We've done our job, right? We have to go and beat Southampton next weekend. But now it's over to you, man, yeah? Because now, next week is Anfield. Yeah, this is Anfield. Arsenal are turning up at Anfield once.
And obviously, us 3 will know, when you play before the other one, it cranks it up a bit. I think you lot beat Southampton next week. Once you do that, I don't think Arsenal get the win, and I've said this. I actually don't think. I think we're in theory going to do that a favour. But
I think Arsenal get the win.
Fair. I always back us at Anfield, regardless. Always. Like, even on your channel. Every time I go into your channel, that I get ridiculed by the comments. Is this the same Roms that said 3-1? Liverpool beat Real Madrid 3-1. I'm allowed to feel that. History suggests I can feel that at Anfield. But back to the game quickly.
We need to keep the energy. After the game, we can't say, Arsenal are top of the league. That's something that can't. Do you know what I'm saying? If we say we're going to beat Arsenal, we got to carry that energy we got to carry that energy forward. I think we're beating Arsenal. We've got to keep that energy going forward.
Fair enough. And the thing, you have every right to think that. But quickly, just back on the Liverpool City game, yeah? Normally, I've got corn for Klopp. Normally, I think it's Klopp's fault. You know, the only thing wrong I think Klopp did yesterday was the subs. You don't take Jota and Salah off, our 2 better attackers, and then put Ox that never plays anyway. Nunes I was calling for because he could probably help us on the couch. But for me,
he was still injured, by the way. He's definitely still.
But yeah, you can tell he wasn't moving as much. But for me, Klopp, the only thing Klopp did wrong yesterday for me was the subs. In terms of yesterday was more on the players. Bro, the application, I saw some of our players stop running, Mont. That's what hurt me.
It was the 4th goal from Trent for me where the ball went, like Trent got angry and decided to press like a striker for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him run half as fast when Jack Grealish played the ball down the line and then KDB cut it back but the cutback was a bad cutback. It was actually, how about this? That cutback to Grealish was a bad cutback, but because Trent decided to jog, it made it an easy cutback. And I say it was because, bro, Jack Grealish had to stretch for the ball. Like, he placed it well, but he had to stretch for that, bro. Trent just cuts out.
And Mont, this isn't the first time. Trent has done this about 5-6 times this season.
100%.
And this is why I say he needs competition, bro, because it's like every game week he's thinking, bro, he doesn't need to get in that team.
He doesn't need competition. I hate to say it. He needs to
he doesn't. Do you know what it is? It's the lack of I broke this down.
Quickly, just before you go, yeah? Quickly before you go. When you kick the ball, if you know you drop 5 stinkers, but you know you're the best in your position and no one's really there, you're still going to think, you know what? I don't even have to raise my level. I'm going to carry on playing.
I hear that. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying, bro, I broke this down on Never a Foul, I think, on Wednesday. And I don't so much think it's that. I think that because players have been playing the same way, the same intensity for 5 years with the same system, the same formation, and the same players, when there is a slight change or a slight tweak or a tweak that has to happen long term because something isn't there anymore, like there is a massive drop off. Klopp has never been able to adapt. And I said I used VVD as an example. Virgil van Dijk wasn't the best defender in the world because he put the best tackles in the world. He was the best defender in the world because he was the best at ushering players away from goal when he was isolated. When he was isolated,
he'd make their mind up.
He'd make them make their mind up, and he'll do it so he doesn't have to put in much tackles. He does this so he doesn't have to play under too much pressure. He made centre back a position where he doesn't have to play under a lot of pressure. And he also did that with the aid of a very good CDM. Now, if you do that for 5 years, and all of a sudden that guy that protects you is no longer that guy anymore, and the legs that you used to, and when you delayed the attacker like you did so efficiently, and we're talking the Neymars and Mbappe, you've seen him do it to the best of players.
Can I just say one thing real quick? Massive shout out to Solo MC, but you don't need to put that prick in timeout. You don't need to take his comments away. Yeah, like the fact that man's actually on his asking for hitmen to take out a certain person, bro. You talk like you're a bad boy and you're asking for a hitman, right? I've had many people from your fan base send me threats to do all sorts to me, bro. I'm telling you now, anyone on here watching this, no one is doing shit to me. I've been through real wars as a fucking child, yeah? So keep your typing away with all your threats. It's funny as shit, yeah? So salute to your mods, but keep them threats coming. Keep them threats coming. I'm about if anyone wants to find me, please.
Any people, as I said, mods, just keep doing what you need to do. But let me just finish. Let me land what I'm saying. So when, as I said, what's happened is things have changed. Where, as I said, Virgil he'd delay and he'd allow all Liverpool players to get back because we had great legs in the midfield. Man would get back, the team would reset, and every attack would get snuffed out like that if Flacco didn't cut it out before they even get past the halfway line. Now that does not happen, Liverpool have changed. There has been a shift because the midfield don't have the legs anymore. Liverpool have changed, but VVD hasn't. Trent hasn't.
That's it, bro. Thank you. And that is the truth of it, man.
Like he has Henderson, yeah. Trent is still defending like he has Henderson. So overlapping.
Word to what Daps alluded to earlier. This is now then a Klopp problem. He needs to stop being
You know what? I'm saying that's not a thing where Trent needs to be benched or anything. These men are unable to adapt because you've played a certain way for so long and there's been no variation. And that is a Klopp issue, and it's Klopp's the blame.
No. But this is my only rebuttal to that, right? If we had another right back, literally what you just said, because it's the same system and whatnot, it's not really on Trent. But because Klopp keeps playing the same system, it's exposing Trent's deficiencies. Therefore, if we had another right back that was naturally a better defender, it might not be as bad. Do you get what I'm? Where I'm coming from?
I hear what you're saying. It's not as bad in a classic football game.
Basically, Klopp is stitching Trent.
But Klopp doesn't play a classic system. So therefore, if the player isn't like Trent creatively, we don't play over 10, and our creative outlets do come from the wing. And so therefore, we lose one of our biggest outlets. So what I'm saying is that if unless Klopp can perfect the system, with the right players. And let's be honest, it took Flacco 6 months to warm up to Liverpool. Robert didn't start playing until Alberto Moreno fell out of form and got injured 3 months into his tenure. These new guys are going to have to adapt. So unless we re-perfect the system, I understand if people say Klopp has to go, I get it. Because unless the system's perfect, it's not going to work.
And that's mad. Elite managers can adapt. And we claim we have one, which he is. And this is why I say, I'm not saying Klopp's a bad manager, but this is why I say he will do well elsewhere. He'll go elsewhere and win loads of things. But just sometimes your time is done at the point where you're at. Do you know what I mean? For us now, I think for him and for us, it is time to go now. Honestly.
Yeah. Do you know what? Sorry, just to say on that, I think that is.
I'm not saying he's a bad manager. Cool.
You know what? Last summer, when most Liverpool content creators, and content creators, I guess they do represent the views of the fan base, obviously not all elements of the fan base, but if a lot of the content creators for a football club are saying something, then you've got to think that is representing a fair element of the fan base, right? And when all of the Liverpool content creators were picking out, were worried, generally worried, and talking about how, and this is after you'd nearly won the quad, right? And you're talking about how you need to get certain players in and all of that, And I was baffled. I was one of the, what are you going on about? Come on, man. For me, you didn't win the Champions League final because you were tired. What happens is, I even said this at the time, you know what? I'm not here to cook Liverpool. What we know over the multiple seasons we've been trying to win everything is it's fucking hard. It's draining, it's tiring, and it makes it even harder the next season. So that was my whole narrative on Liverpool. Calm down. You're tired, but you lot saw it, And now I've had to sit and go, do you know what? Yeah, you lot know your team better than anyone. So when people try and tell you about your team, you're like, no, I watch my team. I watch every game. Not highlights, I watch every game. So I know my team. That's what Liverpool fans were like about it, So when you lot are talking about the midfield, when you lot are talking about how maybe you should play 3 at the back and all the stuff everyone's saying, and look, Pep tinkers, he's been tinkering all season, but now he's got it right. Whereas Klopp's just sat there and gone, no, I'm going to have faith. It's going to come good. And I'm not saying Klopp has earned enough credit to not get the sack, but I still believe what Liverpool needs so badly is a very good sporting director that comes in and basically says to Klopp, look, bro, you're going to go back to doing what you were doing, and we're going to go back to doing what we were doing. And let's see if it works. Let's just see if it works. Because even the money thing, and the last thing, the money thing, I do get it. You haven't been given the money that others have been given. But in January, he got given money and he decided to get an attacking player and not a DM, right? And so he didn't get a DM. He's still playing with Fabinho. He's not playing three at the back. And it's exposing your defence, and it's exposing Trent. It's exposing Van Dijk. And that is on Klopp. Someone needs to get hold of it quickly.
Like you just said, Pep will tinker things until he gets it right, which he has now. It's insanity because what Klopp's doing, because in any walk of life, if you want different results, but you're doing the same thing, you're not going to get different results.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Insanity, bro.
Literally, bro. So the fact that Klopp's not even trying, you think, to be fair, you know what, Daps? You know the maddest thing? He actually did. Credit to him. He actually did switch it up. And shit, Sherlock, we actually got some results against you lot. He switched it up to a diamond.
We played very well in that first half against Arsenal.
Exactly.
Well.
But then what did he do? Revert back to type. And this is why I get what fans say, he warrants another year with money and that. But even with money, can you trust him? Because all the Salahs and Manes and that, remember, he didn't want these players. He wanted the Julian Bronson and whatnot. These were second options to him. But my point is, yes, I get it. He took us to the pinnacle and that, but sometimes you just have to let go of that person you love. Honestly, you have to thank him because he's brought us back to the he will not now, but he did bring us back to the pinnacle. First league title in 30 years. He's going to be the things. He will be a legend for us and that. But I keep saying to our fans is just because he's brought us this far, it doesn't mean we need to hold. What are we supposed to hold him to him forever? Then if he has another 3 bad seasons, but he won us the Prem 6 years ago.
You can't. Well, that's the thing. You
work.
Can't do that. You have to know when it's time to move on.
Exactly.
And by the way, and I'm not saying move on with Klopp, but what Klopp needs to do is move on with what in a lot of walks of life we respect, which is loyalty. Right?
Yeah.
And having faith, which I do get. If your players, because I've said this about City before, that if your players have done and achieved something before, you're going to have faith in them, right? But
Napoli,
that's what happened in January, kind of February time, when Pep started calling out players, dropping players, because he was testing them. He wanted to know who are the men that are going to stand up and go again, and who actually like are kind of gone a bit like, you know what, I've done it. I don't want to war no more, bro.
Do you know what's crazy?
We're gonna have to end it, bro. We've got to finish after this point because I need to.
Dude, quickly, sorry, Monska. I know you said we need to go soon. Oh, the things with me, right? There's a notion that Liverpool fans that want Klopp out, we hate him and whatnot. No, he's been the best manager in my lifetime, and I know he'll go to a Real Madrid or Bayern and win many trophies. I'm not calling it. I think Liverpool fans think the ones that want him out, we're calling him bad. No way, he's still an elite manager. He'll go elsewhere and win. But I think just for him and for us, it's not the right marriage anymore. That is just my honest opinion on it. Sorry,
listen, guys, we are going to end it there. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Sarcasm City TV. Big up Flawless Battle as well. Big up Corey as well. Big up Roms and big up Daps. This is gonna head straight over to Never FL, so make sure you stay tuned and you click over and you head over there right now. Big up John Ryan.
People. So members, obviously, you get priority, and then after that, it will be open to anyone to call in. Anyone that wants to chat to me, please feel free to call in. We can have a chat.
Good. And big up Solo, Hit 44, and obviously Romsey's brother as well, right, for sending in the super chats. Big up the members also as well, and Daniel, who rejoined his membership as well. Membership after 5 months. Big up, honestly, he's 4 months now member as well. Big up yourself, Jamie Phillips for 9 months. UK Beats and Solo for doing that, especially Solo for doing her mod work for 8 months now on the highest tier of the membership.
One of the best mods out there, you know.
Best mods out there.
You know what? Big up yourself, Soda, as well, because whenever there's other people in the channel, she's the first to tag their channel and whatnot. Big up yourself, Soda.
Literally doing a slap bang job. Big up Snake Eyes, D1, Ed, Roms, Andy, T Baby, Chelsea OG, John Badonka, and Adam Andrews, all on about 5 months and above. Crazy stuff here. There is going to be a revamp when we hit 4K with the memberships. And we could be wiping out the tiers and just having one tier of membership, but we will be talking and stuff. So let me know. We'll do a few polls in the community and see what you guys prefer as a community. So let us do know. We're over 200 likes, so make sure you guys do smash the like when you're watching this back. And make sure to tune in tomorrow for a special. And obviously, we've got the roundup on Wednesday, we've got the roundup on Sunday, and we have a big one coming on Thursday as well. It is the Arsenal Liverpool preview, and that one's always a big one. So you can probably guess who's probably going to be on that one. So we'll take care, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one. It's been another episode of Big Six Bants, and we will see you soon. Potter.